So students, by now we have discussed European Union in the chapter 3, new centers of power. This is the book 1 we are going through. And second center of power will discuss about ASEAN. What is the full form of ASEAN? Association of Southeast Asian Nations. So first of all, we'll discuss how did ASEAN come into existence? How did it evolve? What happened before and during the Second World War? First of all, I'll write here Second World War. In short, I'm writing this WW. This region of Asia, Asian region, suffered economic and political consequences. Asian region suffered from colonialism. I'm writing here. They were also facing colonialism. Okay. This Asian region also suffered from the colonialism, and at the end of the war, they also confronted the problem of nation building.
Nation building.
Yes. After the end of Second World War, confronted, they had to face, we could write, they had to face challenge of nation building. Like India, as we had the challenge of nation building in our country after the British left India. In the same manner, these Asian regions also had to face the challenge of nation building after the Second World War came to an end. So, and all these Asian regions, the region was poor, the region was poor and economically backward, and economically backward. Okay. Then, and during the Cold War, they also had to face the pressure. They also had the pressure of joining either the bloc, either the Western Alliance or the Eastern Alliance. Okay, so all these conditions, poverty, economically backwardness, the challenge of nation building, all these were clubbed with that of the pressure of joining either the blocs in the world. Pressure face faced pressure to join either the bloc, either the blocs, either the Soviet bloc or the Western alliances. Okay. Now what happened? These countries, they they were poor and economically backward, so they could not afford even to join either the bloc. They could not join this. So the need arose at that time that these Asian regions, hence need arose to unite third world countries. Third world countries. What was this bloc? What was this movement? Third world.
Non-aligned,
Yes. Yes, beta.
non-aligned movement.
Very good. The countries which have already joined the non-aligned movement, or which were called the third world countries, which was known as the third world. So the need arose here to unite the third world countries and the countries of Asian region. Getting the point? Are you all getting the point? And no doubt, efforts were also made for to create this unity at the Bandung Conference. Okay, Bandung Conference took place. Bandung Conference efforts to unite these two, the countries of the Asian region and the countries of the third world countries. Okay, but it could not establish. Bandung Conference was became ineffective ineffective in the purpose. In this purpose, Bandung Conference was not effective and it could not establish ineffective in this purpose. Okay, it could not fulfill the, the, this purpose mainly to unite the third world countries and the countries of the Asian regions. But what was the failure? It could not establish the conventions for informal cooperation and interaction. Okay, it could not establish it could not establish informal cooperation, mainly informal cooperation among these countries, cooperation and interaction and interaction. Now what happened? Hence, an alternative had to be find out now. Okay, to create the cooperation and interaction between the countries of these Southeast Asian region. The need arose. It was the need of the hour. So what happened? By making all these efforts gradually, ASEAN came into existence on 8th of August 1967. Got the point? How did ASEAN come into existence? Previously,
Yes, ma'am.
this was known as the Association of Southeast Asia, and later on it came to be known as the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. I hope that things are clear.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
I'm just going to clear all these. Now we'll discuss about ASEAN. We have seen the evolution of ASEAN and now we'll discuss it. So 8th August 8th August
1967.
very good, 1967, ASEAN was established. ASEAN was established. Getting it? Its headquarter is in headquarter. Where is the headquarter of ASEAN?
Indonesia.
Indonesia. Very good. What's the place? What's the particular place? This is Jakarta.
Jakarta.
Yes, this is Jakarta, and Jakarta is in Indonesia. Well done.
You, ma'am.
Got it? And founding members were founding members founding members of the ASEAN were these were Indonesia, as we have already discussed. Indonesia,
Malaysia.
uh,
Malaysia.
Malaysia, very good.
Singapore.
Malaysia, Malaysia, Philippines,
Singapore.
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 Philippines, very good. Singapore, 5 founder
And
members
Thailand.
were there. Singapore
Thailand.
and
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 Thailand.
Thailand.
Thailand. Well done. And Thailand. Okay. At present, if we speak in terms of at present, 10, 10 member countries are there. 10 member countries. You have to keep remember all these countries. How can you keep it remember? We'll just go through the mnemonic. To learn all these members, listen, these 5 members, okay, and all these 5 members will just plus in this, plus rest of the members are, yes, anyone?
Ma'am, yes.
Vietnam,
Cambodia. Cambodia.
Cambodia was the 10th member.
Yes,
Vietnam,
ma'am.
Laos, okay,
Brunei. Laopedia.
Brunei, yes,
Brunei.
very good,
Brunei.
Brunei. All of you will
Jerusalem.
locate
Ma'am,
and label
Darussalam.
on the map.
Jerusalem.
Ma'am, Darussalam.
Dar es Salaam, no,
Ma'am,
and
Myanmar.
Myanmar, yes.
Myanmar. Myanmar.
Myanmar was previously known, at that time it was known as Burma. Okay, in bracket I'm writing this Myanmar. Well done.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. 10 have we written down? 10. Last is Cambodia. Okay. Last is Cambodia.
Cambodia.
Now, how can we keep it remember? All these 10 members, sometimes they are asked in the question also for 1 marker or 2 markers. Sometimes it is asked, or in the 1 marker also they give the fill-ups or objective who is not the member of ASEAN. So just to learn this, you just keep remember TV. This is TV clip of MBBS. Could you remember? 4, 4, 8 and 9, 10. T for
Thailand.
Thailand. Very good. V for Vietnam.
Vietnam.
C, Cambodia.
Cambodia.
L, Laos.
Laos.
I, Indonesia.
Indonesia.
P, Philippines.
Philippines.
M, Myanmar.
Myanmar.
No, M for Malaysia. Sorry, M for Malaysia. B for Burma, which is known as the Myanmar also. Okay.
Ma'am,
And
Darussalam भी दे रहा है.
second B,
Brunei.
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 Okay. And S, Singapore.
Singapore. Singapore.
Got it? Got it,
Yes, ma'am.
everyone? So these
Yes,
are
ma'am.
the member countries. These are the member countries of the ASEAN. Okay.
Asian.
Here,
ASEAN.
here I have left one thing. One thing has been skipped. Please keep remember ASEAN was established, in fact, under, in bracket I am just writing this, under Bangkok Declaration. I have forgot.
Yes, ma'am.
Under Bangkok Declaration, it was established. Under Bangkok Declaration. So these were the member countries of ASEAN. Okay. 10th member, first of all, we would like to see one PDF, please. Just wait. Could you see? Could you see the PDF, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we could see the flag of ASEAN here. This is the flag of 10 stalks of rice paddy, represent the 10 Southeast Asian countries bound together in friendship and solidarity. The circle symbolizes the unity of ASEAN. Got it, everyone? This is the
Yes, ma'am.
ASEAN flag. You will draw this in the notebook. Okay. And establishment of ASEAN under the Bangkok Declaration on 8th of August 1967. And then establishment and the membership, we have already discussed all these. See, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations of ASEAN was established on 8th August 1967 in Bangkok by the 5 original member countries: Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand. Brunei Darussalam joined on 8th January 1984, Vietnam on 28th July 1995, Laos and Myanmar on 23rd July 1997, and the 10th member was Cambodia on 30th April 1999. Please keep remember which was the 10th member of the ASEAN. It was Cambodia and it joined on 30th April 1999. What are the goals of ASEAN? Now we'll see what are the goals. Before we move towards the goals, we would like to discuss the motto. Again we go back to the whiteboard. ये क्या हो जाता है इसमें? I'm not getting it to go back. Okay, I'll just annotate here only. Okay, so all of you could see motto. First of all, we move ahead. We would like to see what's the motto of what's the motto? This is one vision, one vision, one identity, and one community. This is the motto of ASEAN. One community. Okay, this is the motto. And what are the objectives of ASEAN? We would like to discuss. This is goals to accelerate the economic growth, social progress, and cultural development in the region through joint endeavors. Secondly, to promote regional peace and stability based on the rule of law and the principles of United Nations Charter. Okay, so we can write its objective, the objectives of ASEAN. Now we have come back here. Now we'll see the objectives. Now write down the next topic, objectives of ASEAN. Objectives. Objectives. What were the objectives of ASEAN? Number one, to accelerate economic growth, social progress, and cultural development. Okay. Second objective was to promote regional peace,
And stability.
and stability. Very good. And stability. Third objective was to promote active collaboration and mutual assistance. To promote active collaboration and mutual assistance on the matters of common interest. Okay, number fourth objective you can write, to maintain close means informal, in which the Bandung conference was failed. It could not establish the informal cooperation among the countries of this region. So it was the objective of ASEAN to maintain close cooperation, close and beneficial, we could say. It should be mutually beneficial too. To maintain close and beneficial cooperation among the members of the ASEAN. Got it? Have you get the objectives of ASEAN? We have gone
Yes,
through the
ma'am.
PDF also. After this, we'll see the principles of ASEAN. I'm just going to rub it. I'll just clear this one. Now we'll see what are the principles on which ASEAN work out. Principles. Number one. You can write to this. Number one. Mutual respect.
For the independence,
Yes, for the independence, equality, territorial integrity. Okay.
sovereignty,
Mutual respect. Second, we can write here. Second is non-interference. We could
non-interference,
say
non-interference,
non-interference in the internal affairs of the member states. Okay. Third principle.
oh,
Third is number 3. This is to settle down the disputes in a peaceful manner. To settle down
disputes,
disputes in peaceful manner. Important, in peaceful manner. Okay. Next, peaceful manner
effective
means
cooperation,
they will work on the principle of that they will not use the force. So we could say renunciation. Renunciation means to give up. Renunciation to the use of force. Okay. Next, you can write here number 5. Number 5, you can write here effective
effective
cooperation.
cooperation,
They will work out on effective cooperation. No casual attitude would be there. They will always work out on effective cooperation among the member states. I hope all of you have get the points. So effective cooperation among the member states of the ASEAN. So
yes, ma'am.
on the basis of all these objectives and on the basis of all these principles, these ASEAN countries, these ASEAN members, they found out an ASEAN way. ASEAN way they developed. What was this? It means ASEAN way was a form of interaction that would be informal, non-confrontationist and cooperative, which would be clubbed with the respect for national sovereignty of every member state. Have you get what was the ASEAN way? So it became the ASEAN way was a form of interaction that is informal. Number one, informal, non confrontationist, non confrontationist, non confrontationist, and yes, speak up, and cooperative, and cooperative. It would be clubbed with plus respect for respect for national sovereignty, national sovereignty of the member states, of the member states. Clear everything? Is
Yes, ma'am.
everything clear? Okay. Now I'm going to clear all these. Now we'll discuss next. Next we'll start from 2003. What happened in 2003? Let's see who answers. In 2003,
Ma'am, ASEAN had several agreements in place.
very good. What were these agreements? 2003,
Ma'am, by which member states promised to uphold peace, cooperation, non-interference,
nee, nee,
respect, neutrality.
all these had been there. What happened in 2003? ASEAN established an ASEAN community by signing all these agreements, an ASEAN community, and under this ASEAN community, they they created the three pillars, an ASEAN community along with three pillars, three pillars of ASEAN. What were these three pillars? We'll see all these three pillars. Number one, first pillar was the ASEAN.
Security community.
Very good. The ASEAN security community. First community was set up. The ASEAN security community. Will discuss all of them one by one. Second community was
Ma'am, the
ASEAN
ASEAN economic
economic community. Very good.
community.
Well done. Economic community. Third pillar was the ASEAN
Asian
Social
socio-cultural
the
community.
ASEAN socio-cultural community.
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 Socio-cultural community. So all these were the three pillars of the ASEAN community, and all these were established in the year of 2003. So first of all, we'll discuss about ASEAN, which was the first pillar.
Ma'am,
Security community.
security community.
Very good. Security community. So first of all, we'll discuss this. We have gone through the goals of the ASEAN. This is okay. So in 2003, the group agreed on the pursuit of three pillars of communities: ASEAN security community, ASEAN economic community, and ASEAN socio-cultural community. So first of all, we'll discuss about the ASEAN security community. It was based on the conviction that outstanding territorial disputes should not escalate into the armed confrontations. No hot war should to take place among the member states of the ASEAN. So objective was to establish the ASEAN security community was no armed confrontations. No armed confrontations. Okay. And secondly, several agreements to promise to uphold peace, neutrality, respect for sovereign rights were signed among the member states of ASEAN. In 1994, ARF, ASEAN Regional Forum, was established to carry out coordination of security and foreign policy among these member states. Okay, so what are the points about ASEAN security community? Number one, main objective was no armed confrontation. Okay, second was
Between the members.
yes. Second was several agreements to promise to uphold peace, neutrality, respect for sovereign rights of the member states. Okay. And number three,
Cooperation.
ASEAN Regional Forum was also established in the year 1994 to establish to carry out the coordination of security and foreign policy among these member states of the ASEAN. Have you get it, everyone? Next, we come on
Yes, ma'am.
ASEAN Economic Community. What was this? ASEAN Economic Community, obviously, as the name is showing. Okay, so ASEAN Economic Community main objective was to create a common market and production base within the ASEAN states. Number one. Number two, to aid social and economic development in the region. Number three, ASEAN Economic Community would also like to improve the existing ASEAN dispute settlement mechanism to resolve economic disputes. Next, ASEAN has focused on creating a free trade area for investment, labor, and services. Got it? Which is known as FTAs, to develop FTAs among the member states of ASEAN. So you can write all these points. What points you will cover in ASEAN Economic Community? Number one, to create a common market and a production base within the ASEAN states. Secondly, to provide the financial aid for the social and economic development in the region. Okay. Next, they will work out to improve the ASEAN dispute settlement mechanism to resolve the economic disputes among the member states of ASEAN. And last, they have mainly focused on creating a free trade area, FTAs, for the investment, labor, and services among the member states of the ASEAN. So, this was the main objective to establish ASEAN Economic Community. Now, next we'll see ASEAN Free Trade Area. First, we would like to discuss this little bit. You can go through this. It was launched in January 1992. It eliminated the tariff barriers among the Southeast Asian countries, integrating the ASEAN economies into a single production base. It created a regional market of over 500 million people, and ASEAN cooperation has resulted in greater regional integration of the Southeast Asia. Within 3 years from the launching of AFTA, exports among ASEAN countries grew from 43.26 billion US dollar in 1993 to almost 80 billion dollar in 1996. Okay, so these were the result of establishing ASEAN Economic Community. Now we'll see ASEAN Socio-Cultural Community. We'll discuss this now. ASEAN Socio-Cultural Community. It worked with the vision of 2020. What was the vision 2020? It has defined an outward-looking role for ASEAN in the international community. This builds on the existing ASEAN policy to encourage negotiation over conflicts in the region. So, ASEAN has mediated the end of Cambodian conflict, the East Timor crisis, and meets annually to discuss East Asian cooperation. All these will discuss later on. East Timor crisis and Cambodian conflict, I'll explain you. Okay. So, all these this was the objective to establish ASEAN socio-cultural community to combat the pitfalls of capitalism and free trade, namely disparity in wealth and job loss. And secondly, this community focus on disadvantaged groups such as rural workers, women, and children. Got it? In 1997, the ASEAN leaders adopted the ASEAN Vision 2020, which aimed at forging closer economic integration within the region. Development of Trans-ASEAN Transportation Network consisting of major interstate highway and railway networks, principal ports and sea lanes for maritime traffic, inland waterway transport, and major civil aviation links. All of these were the vision. This is the ASEAN summit. What was the number of ASEAN summit which took place in June 2019? Yes, this was the 35th summit which took place in 2019.